From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Two potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up. Mike Hutchinson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now batting, Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Popped him up. McCollum on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. That's popped up. Hernandez into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
2-0 now. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Ready now for the Marlins, Carlos Hernandez. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Three and one to the Marlins middle infielder. Hank Ramirez is on deck. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
In now, Hank Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball one. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Hernandez on at first. Nobody out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he misses again. 2-0. Eflin is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
1 strike.
Set. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Wow, a flip to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Now at the plate, Stephen McCollum. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2 out, nobody on. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So coming to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Marcell Ozuna.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number two. No score here as we play inning number two. Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher. Full count, 3-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 7.
At the plate, Michael Franco. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Taken but called a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Smoke toward third. To his right, Anderson. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Brian Anderson. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. The windup and the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. high in the air out to center field. McCutchen is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Now at the plate, Esteban Diaz. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And he puts it on the ground to second. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Hernandez takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia 3rd, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hoskins, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 5th round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Zach Eflin. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. The Marlins are set to hit here in the third inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. They've consistently put together strong performance after strong performance, resulting in them being near the top of the league in total hits. One player told me they have a lot of confidence in their ability to not only rack up numbers in the hits column, but also the runs column. He also said they're never satisfied, and they know they have to keep improving if they want to get where they want to go.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Up next from Miami, number 48. He stands in for the first time in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, number 51. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Mike Hutchinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to make some base.
Standing in now, Carlos Hernandez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Gene Segura standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ready with the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Segura stands at second with no outs. And he fouls this one off. Two and two.
I got to count 2-2.
In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Now a cut fastball, and this is over but low. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
0-1 pitch on its way.
No.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
This one's down to third. One there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One and one the count. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Philadelphia is on top, 1-0. Now to the plate, Hank Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Hank Ramirez.
First offering on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is McCutchen. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Stephen McCollum.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen McCollum. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. The 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Maikel Franco waits on deck. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Maikel Franco, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. McCollum is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So striding forward now, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. McCutchen, 33 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's running. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's right there on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Hernandez comes up with it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 48.
In now, number 48. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Phillies on top, 1-0. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Zach Eflin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Standing in now, Gene Segura, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cooper giving chase, but this will land untouched. Eflin leads off second with nobody out. Bounce to first. McCollum fields it cleanly, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Nope,
2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third. Hit hard on the ground to second, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Now batting, right fielder.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Row. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he takes a called strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count still. He'll try it again. 3-2. And another foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Marcell.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. A.J. Ramos is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Tyler Flowers will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Now batting, the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Into the box, Maikel Franco, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
That ball's foul.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the 3-0 offering. McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. McCutchen is off at first with 2 away. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Misses off the plate.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
The pitcher, number 56, Zach Eflin.
Into the box now, Zach Eflin, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the 2-0. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Diaz onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Phillies lead it 8-0. Settling in now, number 51. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First offering on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. a 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Fouled away. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. Oh, he misses it.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Charles Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Charles Davis.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Hernandez. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Hernandez.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Carlos Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Hank Ramirez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
Working on hanging another 0. The pitch popped up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Please.
Thank you, Heidi. Anthony DeSclafani enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Gene Segura.
First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count. 3-1. The 3-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
He froze him on the fastball there. Gene Segura goes down for the first out in the seventh inning.
Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 48 comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Three-two pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Digging in, Stephen McCollum.
For the Marlins.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
That's a ball.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And that misses 2-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Brian Anderson waits on deck. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Harper. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. McCutchen is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Esteban Diaz.
Ready once again, Esteban Diaz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Count 1-0.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Three and one.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper.
The right fielder,
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
the batter, number 48.
Ready for another chance. Number 48. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 8-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. No hits to this point.
Number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Striding in once again, Tyler Flowers. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew.
Ready for another shot now, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Inside ball 1.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. A high fastball is in there. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Two pitches fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Popped up. Diaz is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Flowers over at second. Franco on at first with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. And 2 count. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Enery Ramos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 61, Enery Ramos. Now playing center field and batting 9.
Striding in, number 51, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Well, he got a lot of that ball, but nothing to show for it to start the home 8. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Ball 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Carlos Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still 8-2. Adam Morgan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
Digging in, number 40, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Center fielder, number 40.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And this will be fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Segura leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. Just foul. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
The 1-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. A man at third with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's got 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Leading off the inning, Hank Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder, Hank Ramirez.
He's set, and the pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Stephen McCollum is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Stepping in now, Stephen McCollum. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
The 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is popped up. Franco on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Marlins down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Franco loves it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
8-2 tonight's final. The Phils took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Eflin earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.